Yeah, y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moon Shine himself, aka El Adobo Sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Mi gente, aplauso. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my friend. Okay, sit down. All right, sit down. Sit down. I say, coño. What happened? Ladies and gentlemen, you already know it's fight week. Gervonta Tank Davis back in the ring versus Frankfurter Martin. This Saturday, Amazon Prime. You already know pay-per-view. On the co-main event, we got David Benavidez, La Bandera Roja, the Mexican monster, the Ecuadorian monster, the Dominican monster versus Xander, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Then on the zone card, you got Subriel Matias, the newly signed by Matchroom, Eddie Hearn Matchroom Boxing, the Puerto Rican superstar Subriel Matias making his homecoming fight versus Liam Paru, another undefeated fighter in his resume. Shout out to Subriel Matias by fighting another undefeated fighter and stuff like that. Probably gonna retire him and stuff. We're gonna see. They say that this is the most difficult opponent for Subriel Matias, or the toughest opponent yet. He's 33 years old, but we're gonna be talking about that in just a bit. You know what I'm saying? When they comparing Subriel Matias to other fighters or other champions like a Teofimo Lopez, well, that's a potential unification bout out there in the 140-pound division, one of the most stacked division in the sport of boxing, in which I call the landmine division. And we got the Cassius Clay of the UK, the surgeon, Benavidez. That's what I'm talking about. Charles and the Cheese in the building. Charles, Edward, Cheese in the building. La música de queso, la música de queso. Déjate la música de queso. Everybody, la música de queso. La música de queso.
I mean, the boy has got his own money.
Queso. Oh, got pictures out here. Hold on. All right. Okay.
He's rich. He is rich. He's rich. He is rich. He's rich. He is rich.
Dice Camelo Access Station, págame la música.
1 second, my friends. 1 second. Let me upload shit right quick. Where they at? Boom. Come on. Hold on. Give me 1 second, folks. Gotta do this. Hold on. Come on, man. Why is it not loading up? Give me 1 second. Boom. Shout out Charles of the Cheese in the building. Charles Edward Queso in the building. Low Nose Boxing in the building. One of the members of Punch Drunk Boxing in the building. We said this is the month of the 140-pound killer. Subriel, Tio, Tank, Gary Antoine. They all have to show up. But I want to give a shout out to the remember the winners. Couple of winners. Send me the picture. I said, yo, let's be on a panel or show the pictures of the people so we can congratulate and give thanks to Charles of the Cheese. Shout out. Hold on. To one of the recipients. Y'all already know I did a video with Thriller. He was right here in the tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the ones that won the 10K of the 40K giveaway. Let me take this thing out. Hold on. We did a short video. Go check it out. And we also Gotta give thanks again to Charles of the Cheese. You know what I'm saying? Savage in the building. Savage in the building, winning his 10K. Savage in the building, winning his 10K. Send the picture and stuff like that. Shout out to Savage. Shout out to Savage, one of the recipients right there. Oh, hell! Charles with cheese. And also, shout out to NE Boxing fan in the building, winning his 10K. Let's go. So I'm talking about shout out to Charles at the Cheese, doing great things in the sport of boxing, blessing the sport of this community. Good looking out. Still waiting for Dímelo, Mil City Boxing in the building. Dímelo, está allá en Puerto Rico. Si te quieres divertir, con el canto y con primo. Solo quieres que vivir. Un verano Nueva York. Shout out to NE Boxing fan. Shout out to Savage. Shout out to Thriller. So I'm out here in Charles State area, but we actually did a video and thanking Charles of the Cheese as well, man. Thank you very much, my brother. Blessing, my brother. So yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about also Supreme Matias out there versus Liam Pyro. Let's go, Savage. Savage in the building right here. Savage in the building. Let's go, Savage. Savage in the building right there. Let's go. He got the guap. And looking out, man. Thank you again for supporting the channel. Thank you again, Charles at the Cheese, for supporting and blessing the peoples. Mira, me observo con la bandera de Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico! Toma! Puerto Rico in the building. Now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, and look, yeah, it's like Low Nose Boxing said, man. A lot of people, the 140-pound division is fighting. Also, man, good looking out, man. Thank you as well, man. The 140-pound division is lit right now. We got Puello versus Gary Antoine Russell, probably the black horse in the 140-pound division, which is the landmine division. Subriel Mati is the IBF champion. T from Lopez is going to be performing June 29th, Miami, Florida versus Steve Claggett, in which we probably going to have in the channel this week. Shout out to Steve Claggett. He said, no, hold on, Punch. Steve Claggett going to be in Punch Run Boxing this week, saying, yo, I'm hearing that I just ain't nobody. People just overriding me, that people, you know what I'm saying, see my 7 losses, but let me tell you like this, Punch Drone Girl Books out, Manny Pacquiao had 7 losses too. Why they writing me off? The UK people love Chisora. The UFC people like Nate Diaz and like Jorge Masvidal. I got 7 losses. That doesn't mean I ain't there to try to upset Teofimo Lopez, the commander-in-chief. Yeah, man. Steve Claggett said, nah, I don't like this energy. He said, nah, I ain't like this, and I gotta go to Punch Run Boxing. See what's moving out there. CCI, yeah. Yes, sir. I chopped it up. Hit me. I hit him up. He hit me up. Say, hey, yo. Yeah, man, I'm going to Punch Run Boxing. I see the community. I see the people in the chat saying that T from Lopez ain't fighting nobody. Who they calling nobody, son? Now let me tell the people out there. Okay, all right. Okay. I can't write. You can't write to put the throw back, and you tell the people what you think. Okay, all right. Let's go. Hit the thumbs up, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. Let's go. Also, we're going to be talking about. Look at this pathetic fool. This hater. Look at this hater, y'all. Look at this hater. Once again, Timothy Bradley hating. Look at this, folks. Once again, Timothy Bradley hating. Look what Timothy Bradley said in a recent take on Pro Box TV. Talking about Naoya Inoue once again, little hater. He said no one knows who he is. What the hell you mean that nobody know who he is? He said nobody cared to be next to him. Oh, what happened? You trying to say that Inoue tiene grajito? Hey, that's what you trying to say? That he got Granjito? And then he said, no, he said nobody cared to be next to him. No pictures. I think he should come to America and get in this market. It's up to him. Why sell himself short? He has the option to come to the States and make even more money. Mira. What is Timothy Bradley talking about? That if he comes to the States, he can make more money. Hey, yo, now, oh, yeah, Inoue, you dumb fool. Huh? Timothy Bradley, look, I'm going to say it like this. With putting Timothy Bradley into the Hall of Fame, they watered down the whole Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is just as watered down as the belts. Because if Timothy Bradley could be a Hall of Fame, then everybody could be a Hall of Fame. Huh? Jake Paul could be a Hall of Fame with two good victories in his career. Huh? He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He watered down the whole Hall of Fame. Now, anybody can make it to the Hall of Fame. Just because Timothy Bradley's in the Hall of Fame, Keith Thurman going to be in the Hall of Fame. Earl Spence going to be in the Hall of Fame. Rolly Romero's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder going to be in the Hall of Fame. Who else going to be in the Hall of Fame? Hector Luis Garcia going to be in the Hall of Fame. He watered down the whole Hall of Fame. I don't even know who voted him in. But this man, Timothy Bradley, trying to say that Naoya Inoue, the 4th division world champion, 2 division undisputed, is going to make more money if he fights here in America. Bro, he's already setting out 55,000 out there in Tokyo Dome, bro. The fighters that's making money with Inoue needs to go to Tokyo because nobody knows the Stephen Fulton of the world out here in America. Nobody knows Ted Palaz in America. Nobody knows Paul Butler in America. What is this guy's talking about if he comes to America? Matter of fact, he already came to America a couple of times. You should know that. You work on ESPN. He fought Jason Maloney out here. What are you talking about? He had a couple of fights out here. Why does Naoya Inoue need to come over here when he's making all the money over there? You ain't never begged Floyd Mayweather because he was making a lot of money out here in Las Vegas to go over there to Tokyo and fight, to go out there and go to the UK and fight. You ain't say that. See, the reason why Timothy Bradley is on the neck of Inoue and trying to discredit him and trying to devalue him and trying to act like he ain't nobody, like he need. Hey, yo, first and foremost, sometimes these Americans think that American is everything, yo. There's places outside of America. Japan is not a third world country, all right? People make money out there. People make a good living out there. All right? And Naoya Inoue is the king. You got American fighters out here that can even sell out a middle school cafeteria. The only reason why Timothy Bradley is going at the neck and trying to discredit, devalue Naoya Inoue is because he's a Bud Crawford boy. That's what it is. And because the people in the sport of boxing and pundits and independent media and the people that got the power to depend to put you in the pound for pound list or put you in the Hall of Fame decided that Naoya Inoue is the fighter of the year 2023. Pound for pound #1. Outside of and this before Alexander Usyk beat Tyson Fury. What is Timothy Bradley talking about? What is Timothy Bradley talking about? Oh, because Bud Crawford got snubbed. So now he's trying to be like, oh no, you know, need to fight in America. How about Bud Crawford need to go fight in Tokyo? Bud Crawford can't even sell out Nebraska. Bud Crawford can't even sell out Omaha. As a matter of fact, if Bud Crawford was walking down in Harlem, he'll be just another Africa. They call him Africa if he was here. American fighters ain't known like that. That's like you saying, nah, Canelo Alvarez, he need to go to Tokyo to fight. He need to go to Africa to fight. Nah, man, he's doing well where his region and his people is at. He's bringing money, and even his opponent wish, you know what? Even now, his opponent saying, nah, don't come over here, man, because we don't got no money over here. Let's go over there. Let's go to your country. Randy in the building. Dímelo, Randy, con la bandera de República Dominicana. La música de Randy, la música de Randy. La música de Randy. Hey. Vamos. Randy. Ay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. DJ Camelo, Alex Sensation, págame la música, Yankating. Randy in the building. Latino in the building. La bandera de la República Dominicana in the building. San Pedro de Macorís, San Pedro de Francisco, Puerto Plata, Santiago, La Romana, La Vega. Let's go. Febrero 27, Punta Cana. Let's go. Oh shit, what I do that? What I do that for? What I do that? But yeah, we're gonna be talking about that as well. What else? 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 Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. What else we got on the menu? What else we got on the menu? Yeah, so let's stay on this Timothy Bradley trying to downplay Inoue. Let's be out his damn mind. Timothy Bradley just trying to be a little bit controversial and stuff like that. A little bit of hater. Hating on Xander Zayas too the other day. Timothy Bradley. Xander Zayas had his first 10, I believe it was one of his first 10-round bouts versus a former world champion at Patrick Teixeira. Former Patrick Teixeira beat him every round. But when Shakur Stevenson, because of course, Timothy Bradley only give credit for the people that Timothy Bradley only give credit to Terrence Bud Crawford and the people that work around Terrence Bud Crawford, whether it's Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and he shits on everybody else. He devalues everybody else. Shitting on the Xander Zayas for performing like Shakur Stevenson versus Patrick Teixeira. Won every round. As a matter of fact, probably a little bit better because at least he hurt. He was hurting Patrick Teixeira, and Patrick Teixeira was actually running away in the championship in the last 3 rounds versus Xander Zayas. And Xander Zayas is only 21 years old. That was his first southpaw fighting a former champion. Now, did he make a statement to be like, oh my God, Xander Zayas is the next Cotto, the next the next Hector Camacho? No, but he performed very, very well, in which we could actually say, you know what, man, he's gonna be he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Of course, the 154-pound division is a landmine division as well, just like the 140-pound division. You got Tim Tszyu, you got Fundora, you got Erickson Lubin, you got Jesus Ramos, you got Earl Spence, you got Bud Crawford, you got Josh Kelly. You feel me? I don't know if Jamel Charlo gonna be back in the 154-pound division. You know, they got fighters out there. They got fighters. Xander only 21 years old. Facts. This guy was just discrediting him all over the place, man. I'm gonna tell you like this: if you ain't know boxing and you was tuning to ESPN and you heard Timothy Bradley talk about Xander Zayas, you would think that Xander Zayas is a straight up bum. You would think that Xander Zayas is no bueno, no good, huh? Yeah, he's caca, doo-doo, pee-pee. He did perform well, even though I wanted a knockout. Yeah, we always want a knockout. But let's not forget that this is his first southpaw, 21 years old. Patrick Teixeira, 30, I believe he was 33 years old. Ex-world champion, beat him up every round. All right, there's a progression. It's like we forget about the progression. He's not even in his man strength yet. He just started going to the club right now, huh? He just started being legal, bro. Not everybody going to be this great knockout artist. Not everybody going to be Kid Dynamite Mike Tyson. And look at this. Look at this. When put it this way, the other Puerto Rican star and Edgar Balaga was knocking everybody out. Everybody was saying, "Oh man, Edgar Balaga, wait, I want to see him packing more rounds. I want to see how his stamina look like. I want to see him go a whole round." Yeah, okay. So when Xander Zayas is going a whole 10, and when Edgar Balaga is knocking everybody else in the first round, everybody got a problem with Edgar Balaga, and everybody got a problem with Xander Zayas. People, you can't win with the people, right? You can't win with the people. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. Can't win with the people. Demon Double X. What's good, though? What's good? What else we're going to be talking about today? What else? Teofimo Lopez, in a recent interview, said if Canelo, and he's on the Canelo Alvarez, he feels what Canelo Alvarez is actually doing, right? If he beats Benavidez, he says if he beats Benavidez, fans still won't be satisfied. They're still going to be looking for another fighter, right? That Canelo Alvarez needs to beat. Canelo done it all. I agree with Teofimo Lopez. And I understand the frustration of the boxing fans that people want to see Canelo Alvarez, the 4-division world champion, super middleweight undisputed, King Nelo, aka Cartelo, aka Cash Nelo, aka Payday, aka get the huck it out of here, man. We understand that people want to see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. Yo, but David Benavidez has been mandatory for 3 years when the WBC has ordered the fight. Now, but David Benavidez been in position for, all right, when the WBC have ordered the fight. When has the WBC ordered the purse bid? You heard what Mauricio Sudamon said the other day. Hey, yo, they asked him, David Benavidez been a mandatory for a long time. Well, that's not necessarily true. See, the fans like to, you know what I'm saying, say things that are necessarily true. David Benavidez has just got the mandatory. David Benavidez decided to go up, and then we see what happened after that. No, Mauricio Sudamon, estúpido, eh? Why you didn't mandate the fight like you just mandated it, like the IBF just mandated Canelo Alvarez? That's what we're talking about, Mauricio Sudamon. Don't try to be slick. Okay, relax, ponte drongo, relax. No. Deja eso, comiendo boca. Que chara, my friend. Nah, Mauricio Sudamon slick and stuff like that in the interview. Now we ain't talking about that, Mauricio Sudamon. He been mad. He won the title elimination bout this year. No, he won it last year, maldito estúpido. The interview just couldn't get him right there, man. Like he exposed himself right there. He wanted the last fight, the title elimination, the final elimination. He said he won the WBC interim belt in his last fight. No, he did it. He won it before that. He already won the final elimination belt before the WBC interim. And you have said it before. Remember when he was dealing with the Dillian White? And I remember he was in an interview when people say, yo, but Dillian White, why he's not ordered to fight a Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, I believe so, around that time. And he says, that doesn't mean because you're the WBC interim, you are a mandatory. That doesn't mean that. And now he wanted to use on David Benavidez. No, he just got a year ago the WBC interim. Come on, Mauricio Sudamon. But also for the people. Mauricio Sudamon lying through his damn teeth.
You's a liar!
No, David Benavidez is mandatory. He just got a WBC interim versus the Mystery Andre.
You's a liar!
Oh, he dead, Mauricio Sudamon. Stop playing around. Stop playing around. But anyway, though, it's like what I've been saying for quite some time for the new people that's following the channel. Smash that like button. For the new people that's coming in, pause. I want to see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez, but you can't. I'm gonna keep on saying, I'm gonna keep on preaching, and you cannot shame Canelo Alvarez with David Benavidez. I want to see the fight, but this ain't no Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. This ain't no Tito Trinidad versus Oscar De La Hoya. This ain't no Shane Mosley versus Oscar De La Hoya. This ain't no Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury. This is not that. I can't shame Canelo Alvarez with a David Benavidez that only been the champion one time and lost it on the scale and lost it on his nose. I can't shame Canelo Alvarez because Canelo Alvarez got probably the best resume of this generation. Canelo Alvarez is the king of this generation. Canelo Alvarez is the cash cow. Canelo Alvarez is made. Canelo Alvarez is the first battle Hall of Famer. He retires right now. If David Benavidez retired right now, is he in the Hall of Fame? No. Is he a pound for pound? No. Is he a champion? No. So how are we going to shame Canelo Alvarez that's done all these things and David Benavidez that has not even done 10% of what Canelo Alvarez has done? I'm going to shame Canelo Alvarez as David Benavidez. How about if I shame you with a bum that haven't done too much in his life and you doing everything you got your master's degree and you work and you got experience and you put in the work in, and then I'm gonna shame you with this guy that haven't done nothing. Basically nothing compared to you. I like David Benavidez, but I ain't gonna shame Canelo Alvarez with none of these motherfuckers. I ain't gonna shame Canelo Alvarez with David Benavidez. No, can't. You can't. Just can't. Sheet Gutter in the building. What's good? Sheet Gutter, one of the members of Punch Run Boxing. If you have become a member of Punch Run Boxing, you already know where to go. He said Canelo can do what he wants at this point. He been in there with Cotto, Mayweather, Golovkin, Mosley, just for Munguia. Yeah, I want to see the David Benavidez fight, but I'm cool with whoever he fights. Now I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that I'm just cool with it. But I understand that this position, Canelo Alvarez has done so much that he's already separated himself from his contemporaries, man. Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, the voice of the UK, London in the building. What's good? Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. Feel me? Can't be mad. People can't be mad. You can't shame Canelo Alvarez or David Benavidez or anybody in the 160, 168, or 175. You know what I'm saying? These people ain't putting the work like that. Daddy Life in the building said, yo, it's King of the Hill punch. It is really too much to ask the number one to fight the number two in the division. No, it's not too much to ask. But we also got to understand where they at in their career. Also, if he is the number two and he is the mandatory, as we all know, the fault is not for Canelo Alvarez. Yes, Canelo Alvarez got power to do whatever you want to do. But it unnecessarily, he don't have the power to do whatever you want to do. Because if he had the power to do whatever you want to do, he would have fought Jamal Charlo. And the powers that be said, nah, you can't do whatever you want to do, my brother. We want to believe that Canelo Alvarez could do whatever he wants to do. But Canelo Alvarez just got mandated by the IBF. And they already ordered the purse bid. So Canelo Alvarez is probably going to vacate the IBF title because he cannot do whatever he wants to do. But these belt federation, those are the guys that's acting like they don't know what to do. The WBC should have ordered David Benavidez way before the IBF even ordered Skull. William Skull. Who the fuck is William Skull? No disrespect. ¿Quién es ese tigre? CCI with a $2 super chatty party gay, the first super chat of the evening. Benavidez created his own lane. So much props. He should create his own lane. Should have created his own lane a long time ago when he was elevated after he got stripped and the WBC did him a favor and put him at the number one mandatory position to Artur Beterbiev. But he ain't had the balls and the heart to fight Artur Beterbiev. Matter of fact, they wrote a love letter, like Devin Haney wrote a love letter to the WBC. Please, can you please re-rank me in 168? I promise, Mauricio Suruma, I will make weight at 168. Please re-rank. Please re-rank me at 168. I ain't lying. I showed it before. I'm not lying. Not lying. They act tough. They act tough. But this was them. They act tough. But this was them. Let's not forget. Let's not forget when Samson wrote a letter when the WBC stripped David Benavidez and you know what? They did him a favor, put him at number one position, the mandatory position to the WBC, which was Artur Beterbiev, the champion. And it read like, I'm writing regarding my fighter, new former two-time WBC super middleweight world champion, David La Bandera Roja Benavidez. This was before when he was even called the Mexican Monster. First, let me say that while Team Benavidez appreciate your generosity, decision to install David as the number one light heavyweight in your latest ranking. Your number one light heavyweight on your latest ranking. I ain't gonna read the rest because I already read this a million times to y'all folks. So I don't want to hear. David Benavidez. David Benavidez should have fought Canelo. And David Benavidez should have fought Artur Beterbiev. We wouldn't be talking about Bivol and Beterbiev. We'd be talking about David Benavidez and Beterbiev. And they ran for cover. You know, how about if let's say for example that Gervonta Tank Davis gets stripped from his world title, and then the Belt Federation says, you know what, we're gonna re-rank you to be the number one in mandatory position to face Teofimo Lopez. And then Gervonta Tank Davis writes a letter that no, they want to be re-ranked in 135. Everybody be saying that he was a duck. Everybody be saying that Gervonta Tank Davis is scared of Tio. But people forget about that. People forget about David Benavidez had the opportunity to carve his own legacy way before 3 years ago. Think about it. They avoided a title shot where Artur Beterbiev to fight an elimination bout at 168. Not even a final elimination bout. They did that's how much the David Benavidez dug Artur Beterbiev for a title shot at 175 to be re-ranked in 168 for a elimination bout, not even a final elimination bout. In the words of Teofimo Lopez Sr., they scared, bro. They scared. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button like if you was smashing your shorty. How much? Where we at today? Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. Where we at? We at. Smash that like. Smash that like. Smash the like. What else are we going to be talking about? What else are we going to be talking about? Also, in the interview, in the interview with Teofimo Lopez and the morning combat, shout out to them, them guys. He's calling out Terrence Bud Crawford, and some of y'all still mad that he calls out Terrence Bud Crawford, but then y'all mad that he's fighting Steve Claggett. Y'all don't. I don't understand where the boxing world be at. Y'all some bipolar mother effers for real. Y'all get mad that Teofimo Lopez is fighting Steve Claggett, but when he's calling out Terrence Bud Crawford religiously, the only guy that calls out Bud Crawford, and you guys all be like, no, he shouldn't fight Bud Crawford. He don't deserve it. He don't deserve to be great. He don't deserve to pursue this greatness. He don't deserve to move one division up or two division up to dare to be great. No, not everybody could do it, but not Teofimo Lopez. You want Terrence Bud Crawford to fight Canelo Alvarez and move 3 division up, but you got a problem with Teofimo Lopez moving up 1 division or 2 division up. Huh? This is realistic, folks. And I'm going to keep on preaching. I'm going to keep on saying it. Why, when it comes to Teofimo Lopez, he can't dare to be great? Why we give respect to everybody who was trying to dare to be great, but we can't give credit to Teofimo Lopez for dare to be great? Because in all actuality, whether you like it or not, this is realistic. We're talking about two. Look at the thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the damn thumbnail. What does Teofimo Lopez got on his waist? What does Terrence Bud Crawford got on his shoulder? This is more realistic than anything. You guys just want to avoid it. Some of you guys just don't like Teofimo Lopez. For whatever reason, I thought y'all was boxing fans. I thought y'all give credit for the people that want to dare to be great. Ain't nobody in the sport of boxing outside of Jerome Booth and that's calling out Bud Crawford. Nobody in the sport of boxing is calling out who you feel is the most dangerous fighter in the sport of boxing, but Teofimo Lopez and Jerome Booth Ennis, but Jerome Booth Ennis doesn't even have the accolades of Teofimo Lopez. So why y'all knocking his call out? Teo earned the right to face Bud Crawford. Teo earned the right to call out Bud Crawford. Teo earned the right for y'all to respect the call out. And Teo earned the right for y'all to tell Terrence Bud Crawford to accept the challenge from the takeover. Why not? Why not? Give me a reason. I don't like the way he performed versus Jermaine Ortiz. Man, please. You don't like the way that Jermaine Ortiz performed. He was running around like he was in a marathon. I don't like the way he performed. Man, shut up. This is a realistic. This is hardware right here, bro. Think about the belts that that Terrence Bud Crawford has earned in his career. Now think about the hardwares that Teofimo Lopez has earned in his career. Why don't y'all back this fight up? Like I was saying in the other video, man, y'all like shrinking the sport of boxing. Teo struggled with Cam, bro. Who cares if he struggled with Cam, bro? Double X, who cares? Who cares if he struggled with Cam? That means, okay, you struggled and you can't call nobody. That if you lose, come on, man. If we stuck on that he struggled with Cam, even though like look what he did to Josh Taylor after it. Is him struggling with Cam is gonna stay and people gonna use Cambosa for the rest of his career? Ain't nobody was using the first 2 guys that knocked out Manny Pacquiao early in his career. Manny Pacquiao became a 8th division world champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time world champion, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all. They go. Ain't nobody talking about Manny Pacquiao. Imagine if we were stuck on Manny Pacquiao's laws. Imagine we were stuck on Marquez's laws. Imagine we were stuck on Bernard Hopkins' laws. Imagine we were stuck on those people's laws like that. We're always gonna be Cam. What about Cambosa? What about Campos? What about his performance versus Campos? What about his performance versus Campos? What about he lost to Campos? Damn. If he beats King Kong, what about Cambosa? If he beats Terry Crawford, what about Cambosa? If he beats Canelo Alvarez, what about Cambosa? If he beats King Kong Ortiz, what about Cambosa? If he beats Alexander Usyk, what about Cambosa? What about shit? Y'all ain't never gonna forget about that shit. Roberto Duran lost to De Jesus and then came right back. Several fights later, moved up and beat Sugar Ray Leonard. No. But what about the Jesus style? What about the Jesus style? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Come on. What about Xander though? He lost. Xander lost. If y'all think that these guys did great versus Teofimo Lopez, why y'all never call for Sando Martin versus Ryan Garcia, Sando Martin versus Gervonta Tan David, Sando Martin? Why nobody did his last two fights prior to the Teofimo Lopez fight? I understand this boxing community. I understand it, but at least be real. Let's all be real with one another. Why we got to lie to one another? But y'all got these emojis anyway. Why why we can't just tell the truth? The reason why y'all give Jermaine Ortiz or Sando Martin the benefit of the doubt is because y'all had no expectations of them. And when you have no expectations and they're underdog and y'all as fans is looking past these opponents, if they do a little bit good, if they just challenge the favorite and the high invested fighter, automatically he got exposed and he lost. That's what it is. Y'all had no expectations for Sando Martin. Y'all had no expectations for Jermaine Ortiz. So they survived, and by they surviving, they won. Nah, they won't though. Nah. What round? The second round with a flash knockdown, that's it? What else did he do the whole fight? What did Sando Martin do the whole fight? I don't give a damn. He said, damn, bro, your viewers numbers keep dropping. So you here to watch the show or you here to pocket watch and number watch? Look at punch. That's some cornballs, bro. That's why y'all tune in? Y'all want to be y'all want to be a producer to the channel? Los haters! Bro, we punch fans here, bro. So whatever, dude. T.O. good against anyone, but Bud is next level. Okay. Well, we got to move up to the next level, right? T.O., he said, T.O. is good against anyone, but Bud is next level. Sometimes you need to be the next level. Nah, man, I never used to get 500 lives. I wish, but no, that's not my channel. I never used to get 500 looking on like that. My live show never was one of the best live shows like that in terms of numbers. So nah. Thriller in the building said T.O.'s one of the greats of this era. Facts. Brandon Christopher in the building. What's good, man? You put the members up, the members up. T.O.'s one of the greats of this era. Brandon, all love. Ponchito, dímelo, señor. So yeah, it doesn't matter if Bud is next level. You gotta be the man to be the man. You gotta beat the best to be the best. You gotta beat that level to be. Well, people didn't think that Teofimo Lopez was the level of Vasily Lomachenko, and he superseded that level. People ain't think that he was ready for Josh Taylor. People tell he wasn't ready, and look what he did. People always say that Teofimo Lopez fight to the level of his competition. Yeah, but when the competition is hot, when the competition is elite, that he performs. So why people care about Sando Martin, why people cared about Campbell, why people care about his performance versus, because y'all know if Teofimo Lopez, if y'all say that he fights to the level of his competition, then what about how Teofimo Lopez is going to show up when it's Terrence Bud Crawford? If y'all know that Teofimo Lopez shows up to become a champion when he faced Comey, and he showed up versus Vasily Lomachenko, and he showed up versus the undisputed and Josh Taylor, what you think, which Teofimo Lopez you think is going to show up versus Bud Crawford? So let me ask that question. because people want to bring Cam. People want to bring Jermaine Ortiz. People want to bring Sandor Martin, but bring Comey the champion. Bring Lomachenko the champion. Bring Josh Taylor the champion. How did Teofimo Lopez perform versus the champions, the pound for pound fighters? And Loma and Josh Taylor at the time. How did he perform? Now tell me which approach and which Teofimo Lopez is going to show up if he fights Bud Crawford. Now picking if he's going to beat him, that's another thing. Your prediction is another thing. But tell me which Teofimo Lopez you think is going to show up when the lights are bright. Come on, y'all, witness it. It's not like I'm telling you a story that you never seen. See, got a 201 with the $2 super chat. Look at now. They were runners, little scared to death of T.O.'s power. Facts. We ain't never seen Jermaine Ortiz run like that. He ain't run away from Vasily Lomachenko out there in Madison Square Garden, the Hulu Theater. He ain't never ran from hearing. Why he ran from T.O.? All of a sudden, he know how to run. He's a runner. Track star. Sandor Martin hit him with a flash, unbalanced knockdown. Wasn't even hurt. Y'all saw the fight. Yeah. Sandor won. Y'all were just desperate to say that Sandor won. Sandor ain't do shit that fight. Running all over the place. Look at the copy box. Every time when people, what's funny when there's people that when we debating and people to bring the numbers, but you ain't check out the copy box number punch on boxing. You ain't check out the copy box. Yeah, go check out the copy box with Sandor Martin and Teofimo Lopez, and let me know how many power shots he landed and outlanded Teofimo Lopez in 10-round bouts. Come on, y'all. Dave Fernandez in the building. Colo 20 pesos. That super chatty body game. Punch. T.O. the truth. Bradley is just a hater and put a little something on bottle. I feel that might be the upset this week. Oh. He got Liam Paro beating Subriel Matias. I mean, hey. Good looking out, Dave Fernandez. Appreciate you, my brother. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Good looking out, man. Appreciate you, my brother, with a $20 super chat. Yeah, man. That's a good one. I'm not a betting man, but that's a good one. That is a good pick to bet. Liam Pyro. That is a good bet. You know what I'm saying? That is a good bet. Lex, I think T.O. can bring impatient and gets caught chasing. Because I know why he probably get impatient, because he wants to actually perform. He's very hard on himself in terms of performance, where other fighters, they just trying to get the points in and outbox the guy. They don't give a damn about the fans. There's certain fighters that really care about their craft and performing in front of and performing and entertain the crowd. So he went out there with Jermaine Ortiz. He wanted to entertain. His mind was to entertain. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to manifest what he would his approach to the fight. How he was thinking about how this fight was gonna go. And sometimes the fight don't go the way that you plan. But even with the Sandor Martin headline in the big room, he wanted to entertain. He was so hard on himself. He wanted to entertain. And these guys that come out saying, "Yo, I'm gonna go out for the knockout. I'm gonna knock out," and stuff like that. And then they don't come to win the fight. They come to survive. And the thing is, I'm telling the boxing fans, I gotta stop giving credit to guys that's just trying to survive. That is another way of keeping their stock up. They're not even trying to win the fight. What they're trying to do is go a whole 12. And if I go a whole 12, I could say that T.O. didn't knock me out. And guess what? I get another big fight. That's what it is. That's the game. They ain't even trying to win the fight. They ain't even trying to win the fight. Sandor Martin ain't trying to win the fight. Jermaine Ortiz ain't trying to. We already know he ain't trying to win the fight at all. Cobra said, "Is Matias versus Pyro free on the zone?" On the zone. No pay-per-view. No pay-per-view. Out there in Puerto Rico. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Christopher said, "That was one of the most painful bouts I've ever watched. T.O. was inviting Ortiz to meet in the center. It would set a free precedent to reward running to get that belt." Yeah, man. Yeah, they can't reward that. Hell no. But that's what people want. If people don't want it, but the thing is, because it's Tio, they're like, yeah, Jermaine went with shit. Cobra, I used to like Crawford, but he ducked Boots and Tio for some guy nobody ever heard of. Hey, man. But you know what? They think that Bud Crawford already did so much. Look, I'm going to say this. Terrence Bud Crawford accomplishment is beautiful. But to me, his resume, the names on his resume, in my opinion, at the time that he fought him, he still got work to do. And the fact is that Teofimo Lopez is the most accomplished fighter of anybody in Terrence Bud Crawford's resume. That's just the facts. And that's what I was saying when Teofimo Lopez already called him out last year. Teofimo Lopez been calling out Bud Crawford since before the Earl Spence fight. Teofimo Lopez went out there in New York City to the press conference to say, I want the winner. The reason why he went to the press conference, y'all forgot? Isn't that the type of fighter that we want in the sport of boxing? Teofimo Lopez went to the press conference of Bud Crawford and Earl Spence and told the world, I want the winner. Isn't that what we want on fighters to strive to be? Try to be great? No. What they want to do is put a lid on Tio. Now, of course, momentum is also important. And this is why in this fight, June 29th, Teofimo Lopez has to perform at the highest level. He has to look like the takeover. It's not about winning. We know, we understand that he is highly favored to win and beat Steve Claggett. So everybody's going to look at performance. It's performance. It's a legitimate reputation. It's okay. I'm all right with that legitimate reputation. I might not agree 100% because I feel like the Sandos and like the Jermaine Ortiz didn't go out there and win. They just wanted to survive and go 12. But Teofimo Lopez got to get away from that reputation that he fights to the level of his competition. But even though, like I said, there's a flip side to fighting at the level of competition. If you feel like he fights to the level of his competition, then you know a Teofimo Lopez versus Bud Crawford is a legitimate fight and a great challenge. Because he fights to the level of his competition. Because Bud Crawford is not no Sandor. And Bud Crawford is not no Jermaine Ortiz. He said, Tree Bud will beat the brakes off Tio. Let's see it. I think Bud is going to beat the brakes off this guy coming up. Let's see it, my brother. Let's see the fight. Or where these fans that be like, you know what? Since I think that he could beat him, I don't want to see the fight. Now fans was turning into that. I think Bud Crawford to beat Tio. You know what? I don't want to see that fight. No, we never know what's going to happen. We ain't know that Buster Douglas was going to beat Mike Tyson. How many times Teofimo Lopez is going to humble us? Yeah, I ain't know that Teofimo Lopez is going to beat Vasily Lomachenko or Josh Taylor. Y'all said that Lomachenko was going to beat the brakes and going to outbox the green fighter in Teofimo Lopez. And then he proved y'all wrong. And then y'all said versus Josh Taylor that we remember he questioned himself after the Sando Martin. Does he still got it? And y'all like, man, he's gonna get beat up by Josh Taylor. And he proved y'all wrong again. Maybe y'all scared for Teofimo Lopez to prove y'all wrong the third time. That's what it is. See, it's not about that y'all don't want Teofimo Lopez to fight to fight Bud Crawford. It's because y'all don't want him to be the guy to beat Bud Crawford. So crazy how weak Bud resume. Molina Jr., Jeff Horn, Ricky Burns, Postal. A fight was two of the most boring fights in his resume. Now he's going for another easy route to undisputed. I like Bud Crawford, but I'm not like the resume, his resume and the names. I'm not like, oh, his best win was Earl Spence at the age of 36 years old. This is his best win. After all these years, that's his best one. Brian Norman Jr. versus Teofimo Lopez for the WBO belt at 147. Good fight, but I still think that Teofimo Lopez deserves a bigger name and a bigger fight than that. Brian Norman Jr. has arrived, but Teofimo Lopez been arrived. Let's put no hurdles. We want to see in the 140-pound division when we see Teofimo Lopez versus Subriel Matias. Let's be real. We want to see that unification bout. We want to see that unification bout. We want to see a unification bout with T.O. and versus a T.O. versus Pitbull Cruz, or Pitbull Cruz versus Matias, Mexican versus Puerto Rican, or Devin Haney versus I still want to see Devin Haney versus T.O. Unification bout right there. You feel me? Those are good fights. And then and if Teofimo Lopez is calling out Bud Crawford, I would love to see that fight. It'll do more. And people like to talk about money. It'll do more money than the fight that he's fighting right now. It'll be more interesting. Imagine the promo. They'll be talking shit to one another, not be friends like the Big Fish, the Tuna Fish, and Bud Crawford. Plenty of good fights. Yes, Juan in the building. Was good, Juan. Plenty of great fights. Plenty of great fights. Now, let's talk about the fight that's happening this Saturday. Amazon Prime, PBC, TGB. People still crying about Gervonta Tank Davis didn't show in the grand arrival. Gervonta Tank Davis didn't show up in the grand arrival. He's not ready. He's not here. Oh, why is Gervonta Tank Davis not showing in the grand arrival? Who cares? Who the hell cares that he ain't showed to the grand arrival? The grand arrival is that he's going to his hotel. He ain't not in the hotel. Damn, he probably rent a house. Get the grand arrival in the grand arrival. That's a waste of my time. If I was a fighter, I'm not going to over there, man. That's a waste of my time. And I'm going to train. I'm going to run. I'm going to get these last pounds off or stuff like that. Let me jog. Let me stay sharp. You get grand arrival. People, really? All of a sudden now we talking about grand arrivals now? Hey, yo, Gervonta Davis missed the grand arrival. Yeah, who cares? Let him miss the grand arrival. Huh? That's like telling me that you missed taking a leak or something like that. I don't give a damn. Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom when you're ready. Hunter of the Hunt in the building. Dímelo, Hunter of the Hunt. Dímelo, mi hermano. What's good, my friend? People crying, bitching about the rival and stuff like that. Like I did a video yesterday. I said that Gervonta Tank Davis is giving us Andre 3000 vibes. That was my video yesterday. Gervonta Tank Davis is giving us Andre 3000 vibes. The people's not frustrated with Gervonta Tank Davis because he missed the grand arrival. If people are frustrated with Gervonta Tank Davis, it's because we want Gervonta Tank Davis to give us the hits, just like we want Andre 3000 to give us the hits. Pause if you understand what I'm trying to say. We just want Gervonta Tank Davis versus the names that we've been wanting him to fight. We want Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. We want Gervonta Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. We want Gervonta Tank Davis versus Devin Haney. We want Gervonta Tank Davis versus Vasily Lomachenko. So when Gervonta Tank Davis is trying to say in this tweet, in which we delete, said that they're not promoting this fight well, it's not they're not promoting. Pat's Nation in the building. What's good? What's good? Pat's Nation in the building. It's not that. It's not that they're not promoting it good. I think that they're promoting it good, but you got two guys that are very dry when it comes to interviews. You know what I'm saying? Tank Davis does sound punch drunk, and Frank Martin sound like yeah. So me and Tank, yeah, we sparred, and I did my thing. You know, I mean, he can't say I didn't do my thing. You know, so yeah, man. Yeah, I'm having a good training with Derrick James. I mean, it's none of it's not my concern. His issue with Earl Spence, that's their business and stuff. They're just dried up. They just you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to interview none of them. All right. Let's cut the interview, man. You boring me out. If I was interviewing Frank Martin, I'd be falling asleep. So what you think? So Frank Martin, what you think you're gonna do this Saturday versus Gervonta Tank Davis? And the bright lights is it gonna? You think you're gonna be nervous? Well, nervous is, you know, I don't know, man. I've been made for this moment. I've been working hard for this moment, and you know, I'm ready to seize the moment. You know, I think that I'm highly confident. And I think that, I did my preparation real good. And yo, my man, hey, thank you, Frank Martin. Thank you, Frank Martin. Gary Antoine Russell Coleman. Oh, we finished the interview. Yeah, we finished the interview. Vete pa la mierda que tú that's it. We finished the interview. But I got more things to say. We finished the interview. Get the hell out of here. Be a ghost. Be a ghost. I want to hear this guy, man. It's not that the promotion is bad. These guys lack these guys don't know how to talk. Frank has the personality of quality. Frank, I don't want to hear them dudes talk, man. Just play me a highlight. Play me a highlight, man. I don't want to hear these guys talk. But the thing is that the fans at this point wants to see, are desperate to see Gervonta Tan Davis fight the names that we've been wanting him to fight. It's not that Frank Martin is bad. It's that the timing is all wrong. And people was available. Guys was available to fight Gervonta Tan Davis, and Gervonta Tan Davis was available to fight them. You was available to fight Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Tan Davis. So when the fans see that, and then Frank Martin, you had the opportunity to fight Shakur Stevenson for the WBC vacant strap. Ain't nobody, man, I never met a Frank Martin fan in my damn life. Ain't nobody care about the fight like that. The one that people care about the fight is the people that's going to be paying, that are Tank fans, and are going to watch them because they just Tank fans, and that's okay. Every fighter got their own loyal fan base, whether they're big, small, whatever. Doesn't matter who they're going to fight. Just like Canelo Alvarez, he got his loyal fan base. It doesn't matter who he's going to fight. He's going to sell out Mexico if he fights John Ryder. It doesn't matter. Gervonta Tan Davis is blessed to have those type of a niche fan base that is going to support him. Maybe that blinds Gervonta Tan Davis team, because he always be like, look how many tickets I sell. How many butts I put in the seats. So he's getting blinded by it. He doesn't feel like he needs to uplift the sport of boxing or give the sport of boxing something. And I'm not saying that his resume have not aged well, because it has. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. If we're gonna have criticism, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. But even though that his resume has aged well, that's because fighters has done better after their loss with Gervonta Tan Davis. It's not that he fought them when they was popping before. Now they popping now, which eventually age. Well, I wanted to see if Mario Barrios would have beat Yordenis Ugas, and then you fight Mario Barrios after beating Yordenis Ugas and never fought him. Now that's something, right? We want to see. Imagine if Ryan Garcia would have beat Devin Haney, never faced Gervonta Tan Davis, right? And he beat Devin Haney, and then Gervonta Tan Davis fights Ryan Garcia, and then due to Ryan Garcia, after do him like he did him in their fight, but after he fought a Devin Haney, then it would have been something big, right? Pause. I know it's Prime Month, so some of y'all be like, "Oh, what's he talking about, big?" Hey, yo, get your shirts. God first, everything second. Y'all already know, man. And Punch Drunk Boxing Store is right there on the channel and stuff like that. Get your shirts. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals 2 champions. Let's go. Support the cause, support the channel. CCI said, paying for Benavidez, but also watching Matias. Yeah, man, those fights is going to clash. I'm going to be watching Ben Whitaker, the surgeon, the Cassius Clay of the UK, the drunken master. Ben Whitaker, one of the phenom in the sport of boxing, one of the most entertaining fighters in the sport of boxing. The winner of Matias versus Paru should fight the winner of Tio and the Nobody. And the Steve Claggett, sir. His name is Steve Claggett. Every time y'all say that these guys are nobody, then y'all turn around and be like, yo, Teofimo Lopez lost to Steve Claggett. Just like I talked about Sando Martin and Jermaine Ortiz. So let's let you know his name, Vic. You know his name. His name is Steve Mother effing Claggett. But we want Gervonta Davis to finally give us. And I said, when I did the video yesterday, I said that Gervonta Davis is giving us Andre 3000 vibes. And what I mean, what I meant about that is I'm a fan of Andre 3000. I'm a fan of Gervonta Davis. I believe that Andre 3000 is one of the best MCs ever. And I believe that he can still be the best right now. And I believe that Gervonta Davis is one of the best skillful fighters today. But I want to see Gervonta Davis fights the T.O.s, the Haneys, the Shakur. I want the hit, just like I want Andre 3000 to play me the Stankonia. I want Mrs. Jackson. Woo, I am for real. Hey, y'all. Southern playalistic, Cadillac music. I don't want to hear no damn Andre 3000. No. Hey, yo, Andre 3000, págame esa vaina, coño. Spit some bars, spit some lyrics. Come on, Andre 3000. I'm here. I'm in the festival, man. Come on, man. Where's Big Boy? Come on. Caroline, she's the reason for the word, bitch. Come on, man. Andre 3000 got me tight, bro. Yo, Andre 3000. Hey, yo, Andre 3000 dropping an album. And that's how I feel. that's hey, yo, that's how I feel with Andre 3000. The way that I feel about Andre 3000, the way that I feel about Gervonta Davis. Who Gervonta Davis gonna be fighting? Frank Martin? Who Gervonta Davis gonna be fighting? Come on, man. What about Shakur, bro? That's how I feel about Andre 3000, bro. And I'm an Andre 3000 fan, and I'm trying mad hard to give him respect. Like, all right, man. This is cool. You know what I'm saying? You can meditate to it. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It got to the point I couldn't give in anymore. Yo, when he's played that flute, yo, I feel like when he's like, I feel like, give me the damn flute, man. Oh, just stop playing around, Andre 3000. You don't even know what the notes that you playing. And you know what's funny? We try to give Andre 3000 the benefit of the doubt. I don't even know what song he playing. I don't even know what notes. To be honest, I think I could play the flute just like Andre 3000. It sounds just like that. And people try to be fake, like, Diablo, Andre 3000 put up, yo, mira. Man, I don't know what the hell he's playing. I don't know none of the songs. You know what? I think that Andre 3000 is trolling us, though. Now that at first I'm like, yo, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool, he everybody got the right to you know what I'm saying, pursue other goals and enjoy themselves in a different, whatever, right? But I think now he's trolling. I think he's using his name and saying, you know what, I could do whatever the F I want. I could play the flute. And they think that I'm really, really playing the flute, but people just gonna like it because I'm Andre 3000. I'm tell you, watch me. These people think that I really know how to play the flute, but watch, and they're gonna love it. I just think I'm saying, man, I don't even know fuck what I was doing. He was gonna kick it. Man, get that flute shit playing, man. Come on, man. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo, I am for real. And ain't give all the cry. Come on, Jay. Come on, Dre. Damn. Snap out of it, damn it. Put that flute down. Pass Nation in the building said, we need Andre versus Munguia. That would be a good fight. I think that would be a great fight. Especially, look, Caden Pan is coming from a loss. Andre's coming from a loss. Munguia coming from a loss. So there's no ego here. There's no ego. Juan, Ico, los 20 pesos de Super Chari Chari Parique. Gracias, Juan. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, baby, all right. Calm down, okay. All right, calm down. Siéntate, estúpida. That flute sound got me in tears. It sounds amazing only here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, man. You know, Juan E, you know, when I played it, just remind me of the days. I played this flute. That remind me of the days when I was in New York City subway. And I had $1 to my name. And I said, fuck this shit, man. I need a sandwich. I'm about to hit to 42nd Street. Give me this flute. Put my cap on the floor. Soon as I got $2, I went across to give me a sandwich, tropical fantasy juice and shit like that. Look at that one. Go listen to Andre 3000. You will know what we be talking about. I try to give my guy 3 stacks the benefit of the doubt. I said, no, that's it. Put that flute down. You don't even know what the hell you playing. But of course, man, we want to see. But look, the 140-pound division, 135-pound division. Look, and Shakur Stevenson is going to be fighting in July. I think that Frank Martin. People are saying that is Gervonta Tank Davis overlooking Frank Martin, and I'm saying no. People need to stop with this overlooking of Frank Martin. Nah, Punch. You overlooking Frank Martin, though. No, I'm not overlooking Frank Martin. What I'm not going to do is overlook the skills of Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm not going to overlook, and I'm not going to act naive like I don't know that Gervonta Tank Davis is superior in every facet of the game compared to Frank Martin. Gervonta Tank Davis got a better jab than Frank Martin. Gervonta Tank Davis got more athleticism than Frank Martin. He got more experience. He probably got more power. He got more punch selection. He's more craftier. He's everything in boxing. He's better than Frank Martin. That's why. It's not that I'm overlooking Frank Martin. It's that I'm not going to ignore Gervonta Tank Davis' skill set. That's what people. You know when a fight is not really, really good. And I'm not gonna say that Frank Martin and Gervonta Tank Davis is a bad fight, but when the opponent needs to promote when the champion with the high invested fighter needs to promote his opponent, because people don't believe. It's like when Earl Spence was trying to promote Mikey Garcia, saying that, people say that I can't box, and Mikey Garcia is a full division world champion. You know what I'm saying? Because people are saying, come on, man, Mikey Garcia moving up 2 division up to fight Earl Spence. I don't know. It's kind of, it's respectable, but yeah. But it is what it is, man. I got Gervonta Tank Davis beating Frank Martin like he beat up Rolly. And if Frank Martin overly commits, he'll beat him up in 5 or 6 rounds. I think Gervonta Tank Davis is a very polished fighter, and what he's shown us, whatever opponent they put in front of him, one thing about Tank knows how to make adjustments as well. And when Tank shoots, he barely misses, man. He's one of the most accurate power punches. I think in copy box or something, I think somebody did the percentage or whatever. He's the most accurate power puncher in the sport of boxing. He don't throw a lot of punches, but he don't waste punches. He don't waste movement. When he shoots, he know it is landing somewhere. It's landing where it needs to land, and it makes his damage. I think a lot of people don't give credit that Tank has one of the highest IQs in the sport of boxing. I do believe so. Fight Fury Films. Colo 20 pesos de Super Chari Chari Pari que me dice, is this Gervonta Davis' hardest fight? Nah, not in my opinion. I think the hardest fight for Gervonta Tan Davis was the Pitbull Cruz fight, because that was a short notice fight. So Gervonta Tan Davis couldn't go into training camp and do a whole training camp, a whole 8-week training camp to fight Pitbull Cruz. And he was, they said he was injured in that fight or going into that fight. And you saw that Gervonta Tan Davis needed to make adjustments. I think that the Pitbull Cruz pressure, I don't care what skill set you have. That type of style gives anybody a problem. That type of style always gave the slick fighter, the polished boxer a problem. It gave Maidana gave Floyd Mayweather a problem in the first fight. Those type of styles, like Sean Porter. Sean Porter gave everybody a problem. Because of that constant, that pressure, that staying low. You can't. He makes you smother. He smothered his own work. He make you smother your work. He makes it very, very hard. And the Pitbull and his pressure, it makes it. I think Pitbull is the toughest opponent for Gervonta Tan Davis, in my opinion. But Mario Barrios was doing pretty well before. And good looking out, Fight Fury Films. I appreciate you, my brother. With the $20 super chat. I think that Mario Barrios boxed pretty well versus Tank, to the point where Floyd Mayweather was panicking and saying to Tank, "You losing in the unofficial scorecard. I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you." He was panicking right there. So in the eyes of Floyd, that Tank was losing that fight. And I think with that fight, maybe Floyd saw that, maybe a guy that could box around, maybe like a Shakur Stevenson, and stay disciplined, could give Tank a run for his money. The reason why I give that Shakur could give Tank a run for his money is because one thing about Shakur, he knows how to survive in terms of he sticks to his game plan. He's not going to give what the fans want. He's gonna do what is best for him to get the victory or go to the 12th round. And I think that the only, con to Tank's style is that he don't throw in a lot of punches. I think little by little he is falling into that mindset of, remember when Deontay Wilder said that his opponent needs 12 rounds, I only need 1 second to win the fight. I think that little by little Tank is falling into that mindset, but I've seen Tank in the amateurs, and I always said it, when he could turn into one thing about Tank, he could be a powerhouse, and then he could turn into a Shakur Stevenson. He could turn into a Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and try to stay away and stick and move and stuff like that. He has probably have better legs than these guys as well if he wants to use it. Look at the way he was fighting and another thing, his cat reflex, man. To dodge all them left hooks by Ryan Garcia. Remember, Ryan Garcia got one of the fastest hands, probably the fastest hands in the sport of boxing. He was dodging all them left hooks, bro, ducking, and then staying right there in the pocket and countering. Tank is a problem, man. I'm a fan of Tank. I'm not a fan of how they've been moving his career, because I think at this point, if Tio could accomplish all this, you was in a position to accomplish all this. You remember, you were supposed to be the one that fight Vasily Lomachenko, and Teofimo Lopez did your dirty work. I think everyone underestimating Frank Martin. Why you think everybody's underestimating Frank Martin? Talk to me, my brother. Why you think people's underestimating him? You think that people's overlooking Frank Martin because people already just want the Shakur and the Tank, or the Shakur, or the Tank and the Teo and the Tank and the Haney. People just want, or people overlooking that, or because I don't believe that people really generally underestimating Frank. I don't think that there's any Frank Martin fans. That's all number one. I think people are giving him the benefit of the doubt because of Earl, his link to Earl Spence. But if we're talking about skills, jab, power punches, experience, footwork, selective of punches, craftiness, defense, reflexes, athleticism, I think all of that goes to Tank. I don't think people really are underestimating Frank Martin. I think that people is just not willing to give Frank Martin any extra credit. You know what I'm saying? The rehydration gets me. Let it go slower because the rehydration. Maybe, yeah, maybe he was slow on that one. But still, he signed up for it just like Tevin signed up for it. Twins, it's crazy because Frank's was weirdo. He was just happy to be there. Tank was setting the fight, and Frank was just happy to be there. Facts, twins. Facts. I don't see the fire in Frank Martin. I think that Frank Martin, look, if Frank Martin really wanted to compete, he would have fought Shakur Stevenson. If Frank Martin really wanted to compete and really cared about his legacy, he would have fought Shakur Stevenson. He's here. He's just happy for the money. For the money he's about to earn with Tank. I want to know what their pay-per-view split. For me, it got to be some 90-10. 90-10, 95-5. Because he ain't got to be like 90-10. Ken Lofton in the building. What's good, man? He said Tank did get touched up by Rolly and Little, though, before the KO. Yeah. And another thing about Tank is Tank got a chin. Tank got a chin. Tank got a chin, man. I think it's gonna be easy work for. I think it's gonna be easy work for Gervonta Tank Davis, but I think that Frank Martin could get a couple of rounds because Gervonta Tank Davis doesn't throw a lot of punches. If Frank Martin could overwhelm him and think smart and stay away and be a yin-yang fighter, right? Act like you're gonna be aggressive, but then when Gervonta Tank Davis is gonna act aggressive towards you, all right, you be on the outside. You know, you got to dictate the pace. If he could be the ring general and dictate the pace and dictate the style of the fight, I think he could go into the championship rounds and stuff like that. But if he goes out there trying to, his ego sets in and he's going out there for the knockout, I think he's going to get knocked out. Charles of the Cheese says, I don't even think that the slide goes to 95-5. I gotta be something like that. Because think about it, yo, if you fight Frank Martin, but I gave you no piece of the pie of this pay-per-view. You ain't doing no pay, you ain't even close to the pay-per-view of fighter. I ain't giving you no damn. You stick with the little 5% and stuff like that. All right, you get a little bit of endorsements and sponsors and collect your money there. There's all mine. What was the percentage when Cotto fought? Well, the purse was he got $5 million to fight Cotto. Cotto got $15 million to fight Canelo. But yeah, man. But ain't nobody overlooking Frank Martin. People are just not ready to act like people are not going to avoid the skill set of Gervonta Tank Davis, and that's it. And look, could he give him a hard fight? I think anybody in a good night could give anybody a hard fight. That's why we watch, because we really don't know. We watch because we're entertained and because we really don't know. Why do I watch? I'm personally why I'm gonna watch and pay for Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank Martin is because Frank Martin Tank entertains me, bro. As much as I could even criticize, be a critic to the way they've been moving him and the pace, I'm more disappointed in the pace that they've been moving Gervonta Tank Davis. But in terms of entertainment, he's box office. I'm watching the Tank fight. And the good thing about it is that you got 3 fighters that are highly entertaining. Tank, David Benavidez, and Gary Antoine. And I break it down logically and objectively. Look, Gary Antoine Russell's going to be facing a Dominican fighter, Puello. People be like, hey, yo, Punch, pero, hey, vamos support a los dominicanos, ya tú sabes, necesitamos todo el apoyo, apoya al dominicano. Mira, For my fellow Dominicans, look, I don't lie. I don't lie to my peoples. I don't lie to my peoples, the subscribers, the followers. Yes, I'm Dominican, but that doesn't mean because I'm Dominican, I gotta go for the Dominican fighter. I'm sorry, no. Gary Antoine Russell's gonna turn Puello. He's gonna turn that plátano into totones. He's gonna fry him. He's gonna cut him. He's gonna boil him. He's gonna smack him down. He's gonna eat and chew him up and stuff like that. Add some ketchup in it and stuff like that. Puello is gonna get rocked the F out by Gary Antoine Russell. He's gonna turn ese plátano como un totones. Yes. Nah, Diablo Punch, but apoya nosotros. One of my Dominican friends was like, yo, but Punch, pero no, cuando tú estás hablando de los dominicanos, tú quieres que yo diga que él va a ganar a Gary Antoine Russell. That's what you want me to say. Oh, you want me to say that Hector Luis Garcia was going to beat Gervonta San Davis? No, you know, I no liar, okay? I ain't no liar. Nah, but he could beat Gary Antoine Russell.
You's a liar.
Esa mentira, mi hermano. No, este pasó de boxeo. No liar over here. No liar. Gary Antoine Russell going to do a number on Puello. Good to see that Earl Spence Jr. and Derrick James getting along. Oh, I ain't see that. I ain't see it. Did you? Were they talking? I hope Earl Spence is a good guy, man. I think that that I hope he paid him, man. I hope everything works out. Earl Spence, I mean, Derrick James was with Earl Spence ever since he was 14, 15 years old. His father trusts Derrick James. Derrick James is a great dude, bro. I met Derrick James before. He carried himself well. I want to be a vegan like Derrick James, man. I used to be a vegan too, but what will Frank do? What will Frank Fuda do? If James can't make adjustments, he can't outbox Tank. He can't. He can't. He can only pray for. He's not more skillful than Tank. He got nothing better than Tank. Frank Martin got nothing better than Tank. All I hear is, yo, but Frank Martin is strong. And Frank Martin is fast. That's it. I'm fast and I'm strong. Doesn't mean I'm going to beat no Tank. Well, if I was his height, you're going to need more to beat Tank. But this is boxing and we never know. I think Matias versus Liam Power is going to be a tougher opposition. You know, people saying, yo, if Matias is going to be the next Cotto. To be honest, man, look, I think that Matias is great for Puerto Rican boxing. I think Matias is needed for Puerto Rican boxing. I'm happy that Matias is getting the type of notoriety, is getting the type of attention from the boxing fans and the Puerto Rican boxing, because I'm from New York City and this is where the Puerto Ricans of all Puerto Rican fans are when it comes to the sport of boxing. And he still haven't performed out here, but he's performing in the motherland in Puerto Rico. And I'm happy he's getting his homecoming fight, just like a lot of champions have gotten their homecoming fight. But to be the next Trinidad, I don't know how long Matias is going to be in the sport of boxing. He's 33 years old, going to be 30. He just turned 33. He turned 33, I believe it was in March. Xander is the next Cotto. I don't know. I want to give Xander Zayas more time. He's still 21 years old. I want to know how he's going to do, how he's going to adjust to, you know, I think people just want to see something special. And I think they're looking at something really, really good right now. But I don't think they see special when it comes to Xander Zayas. But guess what? Tito Trinidad didn't look special early in his career. He wasn't a high invested fighter early on. You know? I mean, special is Hector Camacho. Macho Camacho was special. You know, I don't know if Xander Zayas is gonna be that, but he has time to be that. Punch. Something tells me Frank is going to upset Tank Davis. Hey, maybe. But I don't believe so, Marvin. I don't believe he's going to be upset. I don't know. But anything could happen in the sport of boxing. Anything could happen in the sport of boxing. I don't think a lot of people thought that Ryan Garcia was going to do that to Devin Haney. I don't think a lot of people thought that Cam was going to defeat Tio. I don't think that people thought that Buster Douglas was going to be Mike Tyson. You know, so, and sometimes the guy that you know what it is in boxing, the guy that you least expect give the high invested fighter issues. You know, it's the guy that you least expect. Like you're telling me, oh, this guy struggled with, this guy blew Lomachenko out the water and Josh Taylor, but he struggled with. Not struggle, but the performance wasn't the way they were supposed to be versus Xander. What? You know what I'm saying? You just never know. You never know. Look at Gervonta 10 days versus Gamboa. Gamboa was landing some punches on Tank. You know? We never know, and that's why we watching. We never know that Alexander is gonna give probably David Benavidez the best fight. How about if he hurts David Benavidez in 175 pounds? How about if he hurt him? We never know. You know, that's why we watch. And I think that, you know, if you at this level, you're a high rank fighter, you got a chance. You got a chance. However slim it is, but you got a chance. But what else you got? So yeah, man. There's gonna be a good tomorrow. I want to do the prediction on the heavy bag. I want to know what Frank Martin can actually do. What's gonna be his money punch to grab the attention of Gervonta Tan Davis. I think Tan Davis, I love the way he throws that he finds the angle. He don't find the angle like a Lomachenko, but one thing about that I've noticed about Tank got an arm reach that is he got a long arm reach for his height. His arms is almost just as big than Frank Martin. You know, I like the way he finds the angle and lands that shot with the left. He got good waist, the way he bends the waist, the way he slip punches, the way he could catch punches. Tank could do a lot of things in that ring. I to be honest, I even think that people haven't even shown his whole repertoire. My opinion. Big weekend cruiserweight, no one talking about it. Yeah, nobody's talking about it. It's too many fights to talk about. We're talking about Ben. I'm going to be talking about Ben Whitaker. We're talking about Frank Martin, Tank, David Benavidez, Alexander, Gary Antoine Russell Puello, Subriel Matias versus Paru. Don't forget to bring belts for the demonstration too. Facts. I probably will. This guy, Ryan Garcia, is out of the nut house. Ryan Garcia is out the nut house. Hopefully he gets it together. Let me see if anybody tweets something right before. Hold on. Oh man, I gotta charge my phone. Hold on. I was gonna hook up the phone today, but I forgot to get a new number for the live show. Hold on, give me a second. I'm tired of people saying Frank is a slick fighter. He's just a little bit more athletic. Nah, he ain't no slick fighter, man. He comes through the front door. He don't feint too much. He doesn't feint too much. He throws the same jab, double the jab, and he does the same thing. He's very tailor-made. Very predictable in my opinion. And it's just a matter of if he's faster than you, if he gets there quicker than you and stuff like that. But I just think that Frank Martin for Tank is going to be straight up and down. He's going to be easier to time, easy to move around. Like, you know, they're going to mirror each other because they both southpaws. And we've seen sometimes Tank get a little touched up here and there, but he doesn't get hit with flush shots. And if he does, let's see how he's going to respond. I think that he's a dog. I think that Gervonta Davis is a dog. And I think even if he gets hurt, I think he's going to respond very well. Let me know what y'all think, man. Tomorrow, special guest. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Steve Claggett. Tomorrow, Steve Claggett, the opponent of Teofimo Lopez, June 29th, is going to We're gonna chop it up on Punch Run Boxing. Probably tomorrow or Friday, but I think tomorrow. I think I schedule it, not schedule it, but we talked about it for Thursday. So probably got Steve Claggett tomorrow. And hopefully y'all support the channel. Tune in tomorrow. Y'all already know it's Punch Run Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, el adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.